Hello everybody, this is Chris, Lottery Guy. Last night on the 646 rundown, on the drawing at 10 o'clock, the number came out to be 900. And if you will see here on the list, on this below 10 and above 19 sum, over here on the left hand side in orange, there is not a 900 in there. That was a missed pattern. So that being said, with it being a missed pattern, what I have done is I have took and added this pattern right here, these three lines. I've added this pattern in on their pattern sheet that I was going off of, and now it is right here on their pattern sheet, right there. I added it on the list, so maybe now we will not miss any more of those now that's added to our pattern list. But what I want to show you is right now is the what's been happening the last few days. Is last night we was in the orange, which was going to be the below 10 and above 19 sum. The day before that was in the blue, which is between 10 and 19 sum. And then was orange and blue, orange. So it's been going back and forth every single day for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's been going back and forth between the blue and the orange. So with that being said, last night, whenever I bought my numbers, I did not have mine in the orange. I had mine where I had bought them in the blue. If you see here, all these numbers right here that's on this side of the paper, I went and bought those last night. And of course, it fell to 900. And 900 was not on our side over here on my chart. Therefore, we missed it on their chart on this side. So if you guys was picking on the orange side or the blue side, if you was picking the orange side last night, I do apologize. I wish I would have had that number on there, but now we have the pattern on there and we won't miss it next time. So with that being said, I have today's numbers. And with today's numbers, we only had one date sum, which is the number 5 right there. So it still produced quite a few numbers. Oop, I forgot to count them on here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we only had 22 on the orange side. 22 over there. And what I'll do is I'll count these up on the blue side. But while I'm giving you guys, if y'all want to pick any of these numbers to write down, if you guys want to do anything like that, there's, if we flipping back and forth on our list, if you see right here, and we're going day by day, flipping orange, blue, so tomorrow, if it flips again like that, it should flip over onto the blue side. So, if that's true, tomorrow should be on the blue side, so I might want to pick my numbers over here on the blue side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the camera steady. If you guys want to write any of these numbers down for tomorrow's drawing, I wish you good luck. And I wrote a lot of these numbers down over here. You may want to switch some of the patterns around on how you want to do your numbers. I started out a lot of these on this part right here with the number 1s. For me, the 1s, the 5s, and the 8s, those 3 are the ones that I have difficulty on picking. For some reason, I don't want to pick any numbers that start out with those numbers in the beginning. They do fall. Of course, if you see here, last week, we had 1, 2, 3 numbers that started in the number 5. So if you want to change these numbers around, in a different order, I would say, hey, go do that. But I think that this number, I changed them in different patterns if you think you need to do that tonight. The number 10 sum we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of those that's in the number 10 sum. For some reason, the number 10 sum has not fell in quite some time. And I have not put on that on my past due number, but I feel like the number 10 is definitely way past due right now. And that might be a good number to concentrate on, since it is going to fall in between the 10 and 19 sum. It's way past due. The number 15 sum is way past due, and the number 17 sum is way past due. So all 3 of those are way past due. Whether it falls into those 3 categories, I do not know, because I've been thinking in the past that it will fall on the past due number, and it keeps hitting some of the same numbers. Like it can hit, the number 13 has been very popular here lately, and for tonight's drawing on this list, there's quite a few 13 sums on there. So let's see how many I'm going to hold the camera steady while I count how many numbers this is, and while you guys, if y'all want to write them down. I think I count like 52 of those. That's what I'm counting on that. So maybe they give you guys, I'm hoping my hand wasn't in the way too long on that. Give you guys enough time to write these numbers down. So we're going to have 52 on that side over there. 52 of those. They'll give you 52 numbers right there to choose from. So like I said, I think it's going to fall on the blue side tonight, because it has gone orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, and maybe tonight it's going to fall on the blue side. So if it does that, maybe you guys can get a number in here to where that you have something to choose. 52 numbers, if you're doing 50 cents, you can get every one of these numbers, and if you want to change them in a different order, it's totally up to you. But you can get every one of those numbers for something like about $26. $26.50 what it would cost you on that. So it wouldn't be too bad. Or if you got some of these numbers you didn't like and you wanted to double up, I have done that before, where I've dropped 1 or 2 off, and then I doubled up on the number I thought it was going to hit on, and sometimes that will work. Or if you got enough money where you want to do the exact any, that would cost you about $52 to do that. But the chances, if you hit $40, you won't even quite break even on that. Or if we have, if you hit exact, is the only way you're going to really make any money. But that's why I like to do exact any. But if I want to say conserve a little bit of money, I want to keep my bets down to like $25, $30, $35, where I don't spend as much money. I'll do 50 cents, and then what I'll do is I'll take some of the numbers and I'll put them in multiple combos, where that one number may fall 3 times, 2 times, or 3 times, and then that way, if you get it correct, you can spend less money, get it in the correct order, and only cost you, and you only win $250 if you do it that way. But I'll do some of them where I'll do one of them for $1 on exact, and I'll do some of the rest of them for 50 cents. So sometimes I'll have some $500 ones in there. I like to throw that in there because if you hit lucky, you hit one of the $500, it's $500, and if you don't, the other ones are $250. So that's not too bad that way either. So that's, on the exact ante is a good bet, but you will spend more money, and that's where I kind of do a little conservative myself. I like to keep it down between each time I'm doing this to about $30, $35, to where I don't spend $50, $52, and then that way I have more money for the next day. Or sometimes like tonight, my wife, she's been getting on to me, so I think I may take off tonight. But this will be the night that I shouldn't take off. I can tell that right now. So once you get started, it's kind of hard to stop. But I hope everyone likes this video. If you will, like and subscribe. And thank you very much.